Annual tradition for the past 10 years for one Lowcountry man. Eugene Platt's late wife Mary died from breast cancer in 2003. Every year he buys breast cancer stamps for research at the post office on October the 1st. Chief photojournalist Joe O'Neill has his story tonight.
Benjamin Franklin once said, "Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing." Eugene Platt does both.
I've always enjoyed the traditional way of communicating with family and friends on paper with pen.
He's a published poet, which is something Mary loved to read.
Mary was 13 years younger than I, so when we got married in December of 1988, I logically assumed that someday she'd be burying me, but it didn't work out that way.
In the fall of 1998, Mary was diagnosed with breast cancer. She was 48 years old.
She had a lumpectomy, chemotherapy, radiation, and the subsequent examinations were all good. So we thought that was a closed chapter in our life.
3 years later, she was diagnosed a second time.
Just hearing that diagnosis, metastatic cancer, was like hearing a death sentence. And in point of fact, Mary lived about 19 months after the second diagnosis.
For 10 years, putting pen to paper has helped Eugene cope, but he's found peace at the post office.
I need 3,366 breast cancer stamps.
An $1,800 purchase with a purpose.
And then there's another 2,000 in here.
Each stamp costs 55 cents, with 11 cents going towards breast cancer research.
Well, surely I was aware of the breast cancer stamp program. I don't know, just a bright idea one day. Why not buy a large enough quantity that might be newsworthy?
That idea came 10 Octobers ago. Eugene hasn't missed a year.
Some woman will see us tonight. She said, "Oh my goodness, I'm overdue for a mammogram." And she'll schedule it and might save her life.
1 decade, 25,000 stamps, worth $13,000. Now that is a love story definitely worth writing about. On James Island, Joe O'Neill, ABC News 4.
Now, not all the stamps Eugene buys ends up on his letters. He donates many of them to several local charities.